Hey everybody, this is Josh Peak, the OKUSA membership director, and I've got Coach Rod Jones from Broken Arrow with us. Hey Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good. Well, we had last time you were on, we had quite a bit of a following, so that was a good interview.
I was thinking about that. I'm thinking that was somewhere around COVID 2020, 2021, something like that. So it's been a while.
It was one of our biggest, so that was good. Well, we've been putting a lot of posts out about the state tournament, and this weekend we have the Broken Arrow tournament, Broken Arrow and Marlow. But so I really wanted to make sure everybody knew that they were seeing all the Broken Arrow, Marlow posts that we're doing. So wanted to bring you on and talk to you a little bit about the tournament and see what else happening in Broken Arrow. You guys had a good last week at Gary, and so you guys have some good things going on.
Right in the middle of it, I think, is kind of where we're at, trying to take a look at it and kind of sometimes get caught looking at or looking too far down the road, start kind of looking. We had district duels on Tuesday night, and we qualified for dual state for the 18th year in a row.
Congratulations.
Which is a pretty big deal to do it that long and that consecutive and consistency. But at the point of the season where you kind of start looking at dual state and you kind of start making some, calibrating the lineup and doing some things, but we still have a few weeks to go. So it's like we're not really there yet, but we're kind of at that point that you start looking in that direction. But you got to kind of catch yourself and pull yourself back and stay focused on what we need to do. We've got some good competitions coming up. Like you said, we just got done at Gary. Gary's awesome. Snowstorm came through and stopped a lot of people from competing. Not us here at Broken Arrow. We sent a team to Inola to compete in the Inola tournament, and they did really well in the Inola tournament. We sent another team, obviously our varsity, to the Gary tournament, which is always, top-notch competition in the state of Oklahoma. Yep. And then we were able to get a junior high team out, and they were able to compete at the Glenpool Duels, which they won the Glenpool Duels. And I think our junior high is sitting somewhere around 17, 18-0 in their duels this season. So yeah, it's business as usual around here.
Nice. Well, you guys got a really nice gym. I got to see that this past summer. It looks like, it was built and it's huge. The thing is, and one of the nicest gyms I've ever seen, college or high school. The thing is massive.
Well, I don't know if we refer to it as a gym, Josh. We refer to it as an event center. The Broken
event center, okay.
Center, which is, it's spectacular. And if you haven't got a chance to come by and see it and appreciate it, then you need to get around and come by and check it out. Attached to it on the east side of the building is a wrestling room that spans over 100 yards long, and it's in 3 sections, and we keep it divided, but we could lift garage doors that separate all 3 rooms, and you could have a 16 mat 40 by 40 wrestling room from one wall to the other wall is 100 yards long. Jumbo video board. They used to call them jumbotrons back in the day. Jumbo video board that is state of the art, as nice as you can get, that we can show videos on, and they cast the dual meet up there as dual meets are going on. It's first class. And that's the standard in Broken Arrow, and it has been for a while, as they try to do everything first class.
Well, speaking of that, we have the tournament coming up this weekend, the BAWC WrestleMania. That'll be put on. Pam McCall's the event director, and so that'll be happening this weekend. I'm just looking at my notes. So that'd be 3 sessions, it looks like. Session 1 starting at 8 a.m. Session 2 will be 11 a.m. and then session 3 will be at 2:30 p.m. So that's going to be a pretty good. You've already had one tournament. This will be a good sized tournament, I'm assuming.
We've had 2 tournaments. We've had 1 youth tournament. Though obviously we had the Broken Arrow Open that starts the season out in November, which is a pretty big tournament.
Yeah.
Hey, this place was built for wrestling tournaments. It was built with that in mind. Now, it wasn't just built specifically for that. It was built for the students in Broken Arrow and the community in Broken Arrow. But wrestling was in the thought process of making the arena big enough to put 8 full-size mats down on the floor. And I think they'll eventually split mats if they get the numbers that they need, and they can have up to 12 mats in one arena, and so I always kind of describe it in a way where the BA Open in the past and other tournaments in the past, it seems like you would have, and even tournaments in different places these days in different schools, they're in 2 different facilities, or they have to be in 2 different facilities, but not here. And I can describe it as a parent or a grandparent or a family can find a place in the stands, and they can stay there all day. They don't have to move, and they can see every match, every mat. And I think that's a good quality to have for a tournament. Plus, we have brand new scoreboards and brand new hardware that you don't have to be standing directly in front of the mat to see the display that is representing that mat. You can be anywhere in the arena. So we're really trying to do everything we can to elevate the quality of events that we have here, because we believe quality is important. And so, yeah, we're looking forward to hosting the tournament. We know a lot of things are going on this weekend. Obviously, Tulsa Nationals is in town, and we're getting kids and coaches calling us wanting to come by and get a workout in here. So we're aware of that. But as far as kids that are of quality or good enough, I guess you would say, that can do Tulsa Nationals, we absolutely understand that. But there's a lot of kids that need to get competition, and obviously OKUSA, we support OKUSA and everything that you guys are doing, and we just want to have a real high quality event.
Yeah. Well, go check our Facebook page, which this is streaming live on Facebook and YouTube right now. But
we're live.
If you check out the Broken Arrow deal as well, I think Pam's talked about it a little bit, or posted out that if say a kid gets beat out at Tulsa Nationals, they can still come to the Broken Arrow tournament, I believe.
That's how we've always done it in the past, for sure. Kids, anybody that comes in town looking to compete at the Tulsa Nationals and the day doesn't go the way they want their day to go, then they have an option to come over here and participate in WrestleMania at the BA Event Center. Perfect.
Well, guys, I know Rod's got a practice coming up here, and we got some things going on, but I wanted to bring him on and talk about the BAWC WrestleMania. That'll be in town this weekend, Saturday. And like he said, if things don't go your way at Tulsa Nationals, swing over to the BAWC, and not to mention, the place is just gorgeous. It's beautiful, and it's a good place to wrestle. And like he said, Broken Arrow is made for wrestling, that town, for sure.
100%, for sure. Get by. If you need some more competition this weekend, we'll be here. We've got the facility to host a top-notch event, and we're looking forward to it.
Cool. Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you spending time with us.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.